What's up, YouTube? We're gonna be going over the Nasdaq 100 E-mini futures today in Q1. So today is Friday. No, today is Saturday. My bad. You can see right here, February 8th, 9:52 in the morning. So we're gonna be going over what happened Friday. I worked night shifts Thursday and Friday, so there will be no videos coming out on those days, but we will be going over the market for Friday. So I was actually looking at this market this morning, not this morning, that morning, Friday morning, yesterday morning, and I realized that I had ran against this body of this high right here. And as you see, it has a reverse right here, and we're on a 4-hour time frame. So we could also be looking at this fair value gap. Would it draw down into this 4-hour fair value gap right here? But let me show you guys what I seen. So I was actually looking at longs instead of shorts because this just happened fast as hell. But I was actually looking at longs to target this high up here. And as you can see, we did that just barely. But I didn't get into the trade because I don't know why, but the paper trading right here sucks ass. But let me show you what I have marked out. So this is a 4-hour order block right here. As you can see, we keep trading down. We finally get above it. We trade down into it again, into the middle of this area, this order block, and just boost up. And this is when, let me figure out the time. This is at 9 when news came out. So now we drop down into a 1-hour time frame. You could also see this Asian high gets ran above, and we have a reverse. And then price drops down below these equal lows, retraces back up into these equal lows, and drops down one more time, targeting this 4-hour fair value gap that I just showed you. Now we're going to drop down into a 15-minute time frame where I was actually looking at. And you can also go to the 30 time frame because I was on here earlier looking, but 15 just fits more perfectly. You know what I'm saying? So we get a push above this Asian high, rejects, another push again, targeting this other previous day's high, get rejected again. We come back below this Asian low. We drop down below this lower low. So we would have been looking into getting into a trade right here after it drops down below this lower low right here. As you can see, it creates another 15-minute fair value gap, a pretty big fair value gap to be honest. And it crosses back into this fair value gap, also crosses above this lower low right here. So you could have took a trade right here and wrote it down. You could have, if you say hypothetically you got into the trade right here and you had your stop, let's just say you had like a 50-point stop or a 30-point stop, matter of fact. Let's just say you had a 30-point stop and you were just going for a 1 to 2. If you were just going for a 1 to 2, you would have got this 1 to 2. Or what's a realistic target? This lower low right here. So if you were targeting this lower low, you would have been able to get into this trade. And honestly, this actually rode down pretty far, not gonna lie, into this fair value gap right here. But yes, that's what I seen on Nasdaq. Let's go to S&P. I'm gonna show you what I have drawn up on the S&P. S&P is it's more easier, like just viewing it to understand how the market, and these correspond with each other, in the Nasdaq and the S&P. Okay, so let's take a look right here. So we have this 1-hour fair value gap, or this 4-hour fair value gap. Look how it trades into this fair value gap and starts rejecting, and it targets this 4-hour fair value gap right here. Also, if you drop down into a lower time frame, a 1-hour fair value gap, look how it targets that completely, tries to come back up, creates another fair value gap, doesn't get traded into, so you wouldn't have been able to take shorts right here on the 1-hour time frame. But you do see on the 1-hour time frame, we push above this Asian high, Let me reject. Okay, let's go down to the 15-minute. Could have taken a trade right here, creates a fair value gap, gets traded into, also trades into this lower low. Boom. Could have took shorts. Once you understand candlesticks a little bit more than what you understand them now, in my opinion, if you drop down to the lower time frames and you already have a bias of where price is going to go from a higher time frame viewpoint, and you understand candlesticks, you can drop down to the lower time frame and start viewing what these candlestick patterns, or what these candlesticks are, what these candlestick patterns are showing you. So I watched this video, Asian man, a white man, talking about dojis and candles and everything, and have this written down in my notebook. But this is basically like a hammer. So when this popped up, you could be thinking, oh, okay, as soon as this candle closed, especially above this Asian high, and when it touched this other high to the left, or not the Asian, not the fucking high. What am I talking about? This 4-hour fair value gap. I'm thinking about NASDAQ. So as soon as it ran above this 4-hour fair value gap, you could have been thinking, okay, now I know it ran into this fair value gap. Now I'm just looking for the opportunity to present itself to go bullish. Okay, no, go bearish. So as soon as you would have seen this candle, you probably would have went short, if you understand what the candles mean and everything, if you understand what I'm saying. And yeah, that's really all I have to show you guys. We can also look, matter of fact, we can look at Solana. I can show you what Solana did. So we create this 1-hour fair value gap, it trades it into, and we push pretty high into this 4-hour fair value gap right here. You could have took shorts at this 4-hour fair value gap. It's also an equal high right here. Could have took shorts right here. Got into this trade. But on the 1-hour time frame, you would have gotten in this trade probably. Most likely not. You never know. You know what I'm saying? You could have been targeting this Asian low. You would have got that trade, or right here, the bodies of these lows right here. Could have been targeting that. But yeah, that's basically all I'm going to be recording today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and future me, make sure you go back over these and just go back over them, review what you learned, write down notes, and keep pushing for more, man. Keep pushing for greater heights, because man, I'm telling you right now, anything's possible. We just haven't reached that level yet. So future me, hope you're still on the same shit. Let's do this. Hope you have a good day too. Thank you for watching.